Whoa, 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 whoa. Alice 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. It's Bottle Rock Day, everybody.
What's going to happen?
We're going to announce a lot of things about Bottle Rock at 8 o'clock.
Rules.
You know.
We always have rules.
Yeah. They call it an embargo. We can't talk about it until 8 o'clock. I guess we get the announcement early because we signed up for the Bottle Rock SMS.
Darn right.
Yeah. You want to do that. If you're going to Bottle Rock, there's just so many helpful things that you can get right on your phone.
Phones.
These days.
They're
I
the
know,
best.
these phones. How do we live without them?
We don't have to.
Nope. Well, till the power grid goes down.
Don't say stuff like that.
You know. I'm just saying. The more you rely on something, the more you rely on something.
You end of days people. Maddie with the diseases coming from outer space. You with there goes all the stuff that you used to love.
Yeah.
We've only got a few days before the astronauts get here with the space virus.
Don't.
Yeah. Everybody try to avoid them. Maybe they'll quarantine them.
Yeah, but you know how it works. A monkey will bite one of them or something and,
And get loose and start biting people. Then they'll start biting people and they'll bite two friends and so on.
Yeah, next thing you know, zombie apocalypse.
So you're saying that the NASA's pet monkey is going to bite somebody who's being what?
Listen, we don't know how it's going to happen, Vinny.
They're going to be they're going to take them to a secure lab. And in that lab, there will be monkeys because they always have monkeys because they're doing terrible tests to them, which is terrible, and they shouldn't do that.
Oh, we have to change this subject. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Or it could be a
Earlier
dog.
this morning, I was just, as you do, I went to use the facilities here at the station. And I'm walking back, and I walked past 5 different radio stations, and the boys down at 95.7 The Game, our little brother station, they're all sitting out there. They all have the loudest voices. Like I used to think I worked with the guy with the loudest voice, but it turns out there is one guy who's a little bit louder. It's one of the Joes.
Some of us were born like this, though. It's
I
not
know.
fair, and
I know.
believe me, when I am in conversations, and I find things maybe get a little emotional, but nobody's yelling. This is not yelling. I'm just talking to you, and I'm trying to make my points, and I'll hear, "Please stop yelling." I'm not. Now I'm yelling. Ah!
It's a fine line between yelling and talking with some people. So I'm walking by, and they're all sitting outside their studio, and hey Sarah, hey guys, whatever. And then Joey Spaghetti, whose name might be Spadoni, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Spadoni.
Oh, great! I
The
got it.
Spud Man.
The Spud Man, the Spag Man. It's funny, I can never think of his last name, although I just did now when I needed it. So Joe comes running out after me. Hey, are you guys, not the loud Joe, the other Joe. Are you guys talking about heated rivalry? And I'm like, is that the hockey thing? And he goes, yeah, it's about hockey. So he starts telling me about this. So this is a story about, I guess it's 2 gay guys. They're hockey players. They fall in love. I don't know.
Yes, they're on rival teams.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And before they're both supposed to be really great. There's high expectations for both of them. And before their rookie season, they start secretly hooking up. And then it's a long story of their relationship.
So, and I am hearing about this show everywhere. It's popping up in feeds. Friends are saying, oh my God, have you started watching this yet?
It's the show now.
I'm having just a hallway conversation. You know how I love hallway conversations. So I'm having this hallway conversation with Joey Spaghetti, and tearing down the hall, Bob has exited the studio here. I guess she heard the words heated rivalry, and she's like, oh my God! She's screaming. She's yelling for sure. Comes running down the hall. She's like, I can't. Everyone's in my DMs about it. I just finished the finale last night. I was crying my eyes out. And Joe starts. He's like, yes. Oh my God, I was watching it with my wife. I was crying. He's like, the mom hug. What? Ah! I'm like, what is even happening here?
This show makes everybody breathless?
Apparently so.
It's so good. It's actually crazy how much I liked it.
What channel is this on?
So it's actually was done by a small Canadian production company, and it got picked up by HBO. So
Oh,
it's on HBO.
Okay.
HBO.
HBO.
All right.
HBO Max.
But that's part of why the conversation around it is so big, is because it was cheap to make. But it's the production quality is excellent.
I've seen one of those guys has been nominated for some stuff. Is that so?
They were at the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what they were nominated for.
Well, they presented.
Oh,
The two
that's
of them
right.
presented an award.
And after seeing them in person, I loved the show even more because they're nothing like their characters.
Is that so?
Yes.
What are they like?
In real life?
Yeah.
They're like Hollywood gays.
Oh,
You know?
fab.
They've got the vibes, and they were flirty and they were fun. But on the show, one of them plays a very tough masculine Russian.
Oh.
And
Is his name Yuri?
Ilya.
Ilya. Ilya.
Ilya Rozanov.
I can't quit you.
Sarah came running in here with this a second ago, and I honestly, I realize this is maybe not a common thought, but there's just too much TV.
No, that is a common thought.
I cannot get like another show.
I know.
I can't get to this. How do you guys do this?
We were just talking about how, like, when in the olden days, kids settle in, everybody watched the same shows because there just were only a few shows, and there was no on demand. There was no you could record stuff on a VCR tape, like a physical tape. You had to slide it in, you'd erase over the last show that you watch, and you'd watch it there, maybe. And it was we all watched the same stuff, and now it's like I am so over the conversations that start at every gathering of any size group of people, where everyone's got their list of shows. Everyone pulls out their phone with their list of shows to watch and starts adding shows to it. And when, who told them about it, I'm like, there's so much that I find myself watching less.
I'm trying to look it up, and I don't know how to word it. So let me just ask and see what your guess is. So what would you say was the first made-for-TV series that it had cussing? It had to be on something else. Was it on HBO?
Yeah.
And would it have been? It wasn't The Sopranos, but what would it have been?
I know The Sopranos. I mean, I feel like The Sopranos. I just remember working in radio, and like The Sopranos just came out of nowhere, and like everybody started talking about it.
What's that show about the dead place? Is that a show that was
The Dead Place?
the funeral parlor?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
that?
Oh, that's 6 Feet Under.
6 Feet Under.
That's also an HBO show.
Yeah. I think that was around the same time.
You know what, though? Even before that, like the Gary Shandling show was an HBO show.
Yeah, but not everybody was talking about
That's
that.
true. That is true. But I feel like, to me, those were the first, like, oh my God, it's a television series. They swear and talk like normal people.
So it's HBO.
I think. And not just licensing, because there were even HBO movies that were only on HBO.
I remember they did a thing about Nostradamus, and I remember everybody watched it, and everybody was talking about, oh my gosh, the end of the world's coming. Nostradamus predicted it, and I just remember that being like scared. I was a kid. I was like 10 or 11, scared the pants off of me.
It was like a special?
Yeah, it was one of their first specials that they did.